Ay, 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 ay.
Candy X Bomb, thank you so much for the raid. Hi everybody. Hello friends. Hold on. So if y'all thought my streams were scuffed beforehand, you're not prepared for how scuffed this one's gonna be. So I normally have an extension cord for this thing. It chose not to work today. So I am literally, this is as far as the way I can move from my computer without ripping my whole headset out. Hi, I'm new. I came with the raid. Do you play Minesweeper? I do, Alice. But I think their redemption's actually turned off right now. Only because this computer can barely handle anything as it is. But hello, friends. Hello. Hello, Jesse. Hello, Candy. Hello, Yada. Hello, Ellis. Hello, Grum. How we all doing, friends? Protein? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Or you can redeem it if you want to find out what it is. Yeah, there we go. Why not just start off this stream with problems? I only watch Minesweeper. Wow. Dallas, I'm insulted. No, I'm not insulted. Candy's awesome. Jesse, the amount of scuff that goes into these streams, I'm not dealing with it. Well, there's also a very long cooldown on it, Candy. There's also a very long cooldown on that. Hello, friends. I don't know. Unfollow, unsub, unrate, Listen, that was not pleasant. I figure, why not with a cooking stream? You know, why not? Actually, funny fact, I actually did need this egg to cook with, but I had more. But hello, everybody. How's everyone's weekend going? How was Candy's stream? King, if you keep stealing my 30 bits and do it for free, I will never raise any money. Listen, Candy, if it helps, this will only be for the cooking streams. Does that help you? Does that help? Also, this is bile. I thought this would be good. It is not good. For those who've never had enchilada before, it is beer with tomato, salt, and lime. It's not good. No. Listen, I had an idea. We're probably only going to do it the one time. King has set the bar. Yeah, because I am not the same as Candy. I do things because why not? Candy can do them for charity. I will do them because I'm willing to debase myself on the internet for people. So today, friends, we're making Italian wedding soup. And I reacquainted myself with the recipe. King just wants milk to milk our wallets. King loves I love all of you. But I also want y'all to donate to Extra Life. I am not milking wallets because that is true. It is going to. Candy sees none of that money. And we have to pay for these eggs ourselves. We're not milking anything. But, yeah, we're making Italian wedding soup today. I did not realize how much this needed in terms of ingredients. Wasn't paying attention to that until I'm not ingredients. How many pots and pans I need for this shit? My God, it's a lot. It's a lot, and I hate it. Also, I have to not only swallow the egg, I also have to turn off the avatar and show this. Yeah, that's true. So, we're making Italian wedding soup today. Plus minus from scratch. I got to this down. It's a little loud.
Today's episode of Baldur's Gate 3 is sponsored by a mental breakdown and a number 2.
Yes. I think some of the audio is a little fucky-wucky. How does the music sound? I don't know how the alert sounded compared to the music, honestly.
They pushed me out and paced me.
I brought back a classic. But hello. Alright, friends. We're gonna get started. because I think this is going to take a while. So first and foremost, I need to make some chicken stock. And by make, I mean better than bouillon. I am not making stock from that. I want to start making stock from scratch, but honestly, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of energy and also just a lot of chicken bones, and I don't really want to deal with that on a regular day-to-day basis, so we're going to do better than bouillon. It's easier. Where's my phone? Did I turn off my oven? I'm a mess. Hello, Raven. How you doing, friend? All right, so let's get ourselves 9 cups of water. 2... Raven, how you doing? Welcome in, friend. Jesse, thank you for getting first as well. 2, 4, 6. Ooh. Thank you, Raven. 8. And we're gonna boil this. And because this is gonna be the base for our soup. Alright, so let's get that starting to boil, because I think this actually needs to be in boiling water, technically. Yep, boiling water. Alright. You're going to go over here, and we're going to put you over here. Now here's the other fun fact. There's so many burners that are going to be going today that you're not going to be able to see all of them. Eventually I'll set up a thing someday where I'm like, you could see all of them, but today's not that day. The first thing that we need to do is we need to probably do the meatballs, honestly. Probably do our meatballs. Alright, so we got our bowl. Let's actually tilt this down as much as we can see it. Alright, and I need to get the meat out of the fridge. Oh my goodness. So the one thing that was a little annoying about this at the grocery store, I couldn't find King gets a GoPro. So I don't have a GoPro. I do have a over here. This is actually on a selfie stick, selfie tripod. I've been meaning to make a point to hook up my phone, which is right here, as an additional camera. Now, what would be really cool is if I had a GoPro strapped to my head while I was doing this. All right, so we need 8 ounces of each of these guys. Now, what I don't love is that both of these are about 1 pound each. So what I'm actually going to end up doing, I'm halving both of these. Leo appears, he's here. Hi! You have food. This is what we do. We'll stare off at each other. Alright, so what I'm actually going to do is I am going to grab a container because we need to actually half these guys of meat. Because we do not need all of them. Because these are about 1 pound each. We only need about 8 ounces each. So, yeah, like, if I had wanted to, I would have gone to an actual butcher and, you know, got an actual, you know, I need 8 ounces of this. He's like, are you blind? There's no food. He's got wet and dry food. Literally wet and dry. And it's not even his diet wet food. It's literally the garbage dry food. Wet food. Alright, let's see. Let's get that open. Let's get a bag. Alright, so what we need to do is I need to actually just break you in half right away. I almost just yeeted that thing. Here we go. And the rest of you can go. Whatever, I'm just gonna. It's not what I meant to throw in the sink. And you can go in the freezer. I will figure out something to do with you at a later date and time. Yeah, put that right into my bowl. Yeah, he doesn't need this. He does not need 8 ounces of just raw beef at all. Yeah, see, this is even more. This is actually like almost a pound, like 1 1/4 pounds, or, you know. Actually, in Canada, do you guys use ounces for weight, or do you use like kilograms and grams and all that nonsense? All right, and you we could probably do into like thirds, so probably like that, actually. And you can come on out and go in there. Pounds. Okay, thank you, Jesse. That's what I thought, but I wasn't 100% sure. Hey, listen, it's for your entertainment and my inevitably problematic tummy when I have to pass that and digest it. And boom. Alright, and these guys can go into the freezer for now, because I will use them at a later date and time for something. I don't know what yet, but let me wash my hands really quickly because I have raw beef and pork on them. So these are a beef and pork meatball that I'm making right now. Now, I know you really can't see in the bowl. I apologize for that. Alright. So now so the one thing this recipe also called for, which I was kind of a little annoyed with, is it like, oh, fresh white breadcrumbs. Bro, I am not making fresh breadcrumbs. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. It is too much work on my end. Alright, half a cup of breadcrumbs. Alrighty. So we're just going with the delicious Rienzi Italian breadcrumbs because I can't be asked. I honestly cannot be asked. Alright, so there's a half cup of that. Quarter cup of fresh parsley. Now, I was lazy because I just was lazy. Actually, no, I think I bought... Did I buy fresh parsley? I must have for some reason that I do not know why that I did. Because we can just use this. How many Canadians defrost their ground beef? They bring it inside. I'm sure Jesse will take offense to that. Alright, let's see. We need a quarter cup of parsley. Can I actually just kind of like... Yeah, there we go. These guys are great. They are a little pricey at the grocery store, but they basically are like pre-cut, like almost like not fully freeze-dried, but like nice little servings of like spices if you don't want to have a ton of it in the house. Alright, so that was the parsley. Alright, here's another slight annoyance I have at the grocery store. Recipe called for fresh oregano. No grocery store here carries fresh oregano. At least that I was able to find. So what are we doing? We're going to do fresh basil instead. I know it's a little bit more pungent, and I think we'll do a little bit less of it, but we're going to use this instead. How much is this? 1.5 teaspoons of fresh minced oregano. Okay, so we actually can just kind of ballpark this guy. There we go. There's just a hand secretly in the bowl that takes the raw ingredients you're pouring out and then replaces it with fish broth. We can't see. No, that's exactly how it works. Candy's actually underneath the counter right now doing all this. Alright, that's that. We need the Parmesan. I actually went and bought better Parmesan than what I currently have in the house right now. For y'all, because I love y'all. I mean, it still just bores head. Trust me, I looked at the prices of like the really, really fresh stuff. I'm like, no. I'm not paying that price. Absolutely not. Okay, I also need these big boy clumps to get the hell out of here. Parmesan is not one of my favorite. I do like it, but it's not one of my favorite cheeses. Honestly, my favorite, probably brie. Honestly, brie or blue cheese. Feta's really good too. All right. Half a cup. Okay, we need an egg as well. Candy just opens the Olive Garden soup containers and puts it in the bowl when you're done cooking. Listen, Candy would love if we were at Olive Garden right now. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let me get my egg because I shot the one that I needed. So let's grab the next one. Alright. I'm actually going to put my wedding band in my pocket because I need to mix this by hand in a second, and I do not want this all over my hands in the process. And we need a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Just have a teaspoon of salt. Teaspoon. And the pepper, I actually went and bought myself a pepper grinder. I was waiting for Candy to pop in saying, I too would love to be at Olive Garden. Okay. Now comes the fun part. Yoshi, I'm going to give you a posture check. I'm already standing up pretty straight. I will give you a stretch. Grind that pepper. I am Yoshi, and I will give you a little drink of this disgusting chilada, which I regret buying. I want to like it. Yeah, give him the shout out.
Come on.
Thank you, Candy.
Yep. That's not my fault. That wasn't me.
I don't believe you.
That wasn't
I
me.
would never believe when Yoshi says it's not my fault. Go follow the death Yoshi. Yes, go follow him. Go follow the Yoshi. Alright. Alright, and beat that meat. What do you think we're doing right now, Yoshi? Beat it! Hit it! Beat it like it owes you money. I kid. And with that, we have our meatball dough. Not meatball dough, our meatball fodder. Think you need to wow. That is aggressive. Alright, now what we need to do is I need to get the breadcrumbs. I blasted all over my computer, off my computer. And I need to make a bunch of little meatballs. So small meatballs, so 3/4 of an inch to an inch. That is bigger than what I need. Oh, that butter is leaking all over the table. Oh boy, hold on. I put some butter on the countertop to melt a little bit, and it has proceeded to ooze itself all the way across the counter. Alright, perfect. Let's say that's about... It's kind of big. Like, I'm really bad at measuring things. Like, I've never been good at eyeballing measurements. Okay, that looks a little bit better. And we gotta make as... That's a ball. It is a ball, Ellis. And we're gonna make some little meatballs on the side over here. I'm an expert. You can trust me. Listen, guys, I don't know if you know that Ellis is a ball expert. It's a meatball. Listen, it's a meatball indeed. Hello, Dylan. Never been good at measuring meatballs. Yeah, I make it too very small. I have no concept of measurement, Dylan. You know what's better, King? What is better, Yoshi? Sweet. Yo, I was at IKEA on Friday, Yoshi. I know how good Swedish meatballs are. You can bet your bottom dollar I know how good those damn things are. No, I'm not even kidding. I was at IKEA on Friday. We need some stuff for the house. How else do you think I keep clamps in line? Oh, wow. Never had. They're very good, Dylan. It's, I'm trying to think of, like, a good way to describe, like, their taste. It's kind of like, Yoshi, how would you describe the sauce that, Swedish meatballs are in? I can't put my finger on, like, how you would describe it. It's like a more buttery kind of sauce, a little bit creamy, too. And what we'll have to do after we make these guys is we gotta brown them up. Yeah, but honestly, Dylan, I will tell you, the only place that's worth getting Swedish meatballs at is IKEA. It's the only place. I apologize for any sniffling and snorting. The weather has gotten disgusting here again, neither have I. Okay. They are, I do recommend. Even, like, honestly, not for nothing, I hate to say, even lean cuisine ones aren't too bad. They're not great, but they're, you know, if you've never had them, it's a good introduction to it. I've only been to IKEA one time. That's, I mean, Ellis, where you are, I don't even know if they have an IKEA. There's not a lot of them in the United States. It's weird, like, they're weirdly, like, very regional in some respects, where, like, they're only in, like, certain areas of the country, I've noticed. Because, like, there's a ton near, like, well, I say there's a ton. There's, like, 3 or 4 near us, but, I mean, like, we're right outside of New York. They have one in Pittsburgh. Oh, they do have one in Pittsburgh? I didn't know that. I did not. So, near us, there's 2 in New Jersey. We go to the one of the ones in New Jersey, because it's just easier in terms of traffic. There is one in Greenpoint in Brooklyn. I've been to that one. It's fine. The neighborhood around it's not a good area. So I don't mind going to it, but I'm like, I do not want to be there after a certain hour of the day. And there's one in New Haven, Connecticut, which is a haul from us. Secretly neighbors? I don't know, because I know where Ellis lives. I don't 100% know where Dylan lives. Oh wow. You you guys are a lot closer than you think you are. I'm like, I know where Ellis lives. I'm like, you guys are close, I think. Yeah, see, like, I know that I can't remember the town that Ellis lives in off the top of my head, but I have it written down on my computer because we send Ellis a Christmas card every year, and well, the past 2 years, and yeah, and I know roommates almost. Oh my god, they were roommates. Oh my god, they were roommates. I can't be. This is making a lot of meatballs. Like, I'm not complaining, it's just a lot of them. That's a new filter in there too, by the way. Okay. Okay, our water is, but yeah, Candy, but you got background, Candy. She's getting some water to hydrate. And she back again. She's looking for? Oh shit. Candy was thinking about chocolate milk. Grum, how was your weekend? Everyone, how has everyone's weekend been? I hope everyone had a nice weekend. It's gross here in New York. The weather got real nasty. Don't look at me. You're not chunky, baby. Hush. Get our meatballs. And then what I'll do really quickly once I finish rolling up the meatballs is we will put in the stock for the base, because I need to divvy it out because I can tell from here the water is boiling. And last but not least, one little tiny baby meatball. Okay, you can go in there. Let's rinse my hands really quickly. Well, I didn't have to go to work now, so I'm just here chilling. I don't see a problem with that, Grum. I do not see a problem with that. Listen, unexpected days off from work are godsend. I don't have them anymore, unfortunately, with my line of work. I used to. Because, I mean, when you worked in colleges, if they had a snow day, I also had a snow day. I spent my Saturday in a place I know you did, Ellis. I did hear. I'm glad today is better. A meat bean. Look at all those little meatballs. All the meatballs. All right. We're going to put those over there for now, because we're going to... Where's my mouse? There it is. We're going to flippy-flop this guy really quickly. I'm going to turn that off. We're going to bring you over here. I have to use these pot holders because this thing, the handles do nothing to insulate your hands. All right. Let's see. Oof. So you guys know what better than bullion looks like. It's basically just like super concentrated. It's an Italian penguin. The last one, I wish I had known you were out. All right, let's see. I needed teaspoons for this guy, and I think we needed 9 teaspoons, because I did have to do some really quick math before I started stream. 2 to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Get the rest of that out. Get out. I didn't want to dip my hand into scalding water. Grum, this is called, it's, I don't know if they make it, if they sell it in the UK. It's called Better Than Bouillon. It's basically just like super concentrated like bouillon paste essentially. So I actually kind of have, I started buying it recently. I actually prefer it to bouillon cubes so much more. And the thing is, it keeps for like a year in the fridge, which is really nice. And we are going to whisk this up. Night Puncher Sunday. I'm going to watch a penguin tuber boil water. Listen, we're not boiling water, Raven. We're prepping the stock. The cubes make me feel like I'm a horse. It really does. I have tons of the cubes up there. I really do. But honestly, if I want to do something a little bit better, I've been buying the Better Than Bouillon. Honestly, it's a lot nicer. Okay, that can go chill over there because we don't need it anymore. This can go here. You can go over here again because you can just chill there for now. All right. It's bouillon cubes, and that's exactly what it is. Okay, the butter. You need to go somewhere else. I made a really big mistake with this. So I'm making garlic bread as well. And I put this on the stovetop to kind of like warm up and then proceeded to just profusely start melting. All right, let's see. Now what we gotta do is we gotta do the meatballs. Still got grime on my hands. Ugh. And I also need to take another plate out because we need to have something to do this with. All right. You can go over here. Do you actually fall into that? I think you do, actually. So we're actually going to pick you up. And we're going to put you right there for now. 0.4 seconds in the microwave, then the whole block is melted. Here's the thing, Grum. I don't need it melted. I need it softened. That's the problem. I needed soft butter. I don't need melted butter. Panda, hello. Welcome in. Panda, we're cooking. We're making Italian wedding soup. All right, let's see. Heat a teaspoon of olive oil over medium-high heat. Did this need to be a non-stick pan? Hold on. Non-stick skillet, yeah. There we go. Panda, how you doing? Can we get a shout-out for Panda, please? Panda is a new affiliate. So go show them some love. They do art. They do Stardew.
I became a hero of a legend. I knew it.
And Disney Dreamlight Valley, apparently.
Hell.
But yeah, we are making... That's the problem. If I want to make sandwiches, I'll just die.
Shit, I forgot to mute.
She does do to art. She does do to art. Listen, not muting is the joy of streaming.
Damn it.
My name heard art do. It's in the name. It is Pandemonium Art. The one thing I will say, I follow recipes pretty closely. I never love that so many recipes are always like, do your thing in like olive oil. I'm like, olive oil's got a really low smoke point. It's not great for certain things. Not me blowing my nose at all. No, not at all. But let's see. So we gotta make some meatballs now. Got this whole plate of meatballs here. Hungry now? Well, Jesse, go get something to eat. I think we might end up having to turn on the overhead air thing for right now. Let's see. Let's turn this on low. The other thing I don't love about this pan is that it kind of like expands out the wrong way. Thoughts? Ooh, nice, Jesse. Save some for us. Yes, that is the thing too. Panda is a wood nymph. That is true. Alright, and let's start putting these guys to... I actually think not for nothing, I could probably do a good chunk of these guys in one go. Yeah, I don't love that all the olive oil is just kind of like pooling over here. I want pasta. I was actually supposed to make pizza yesterday, and it did not work out. Turns out I needed to have that dough out and getting to room temp for a long time. Because I looked at it, I'm like, oh, this needs to be out for 3.5 hours before I cook it. Okay, well, it's 6 o'clock. I'm not waiting until 10 o'clock at night to have pizza, so... I used to be able like that. I'm like, I can't do it anymore. I think the problem is, too, I can't have a lot of tomato anymore. If I have too much tomato, I get really bad, like, acid reflux now. Alfredo, that's true. Alfredo is good. Alfredo is very good. This might need to nudge up a little bit higher. So we gotta do these guys a few on each side for a few minutes. I'm actually going to put you there. Because what we're gonna do while this goes, we're gonna chop some veggies. Not me looking at how something needs to be out. Not looking at how long something needs to be out. Sit. Dylan, I am. Well, here's the problem: is that it's like a store brand of pizza dough. They don't have directions on the container. The directions are on a website. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help anybody. So like when I go to the website, it's like, take it out 3 hours beforehand. I'm like, fuck it. Well, I guess we're not having this. All right, let's see. Now, while those are going, we are going to start chopping up some of our veggies. Because we got some veggies to chop up for the actual soup. So I love balls. Meatballs. Don't we all love balls? Why did I put the peppercorns grinder in the sink? Don't mind me. All right. I think... All right, let's see. I need 1.25 cups of carrots. I'm gonna put my headphones down. I still have carrots. My toxic tray is saving recipes on my Facebook all the time. I'm never making any of them. Listen, Ellis, I do the same. It's okay. It's okay. I do the exact same thing. Anyone ever have meatballs? I don't know. All right, these rest of these carrots can go because I've had them for quite a while. Oof. These will be fine for soup, but they are, boy howdy, flimsy. Let's tilt the camera down again. Let's see if we can get some of the primo carrot peeling shots. And actually, not for nothing, I think this is actually all the carrot we'll need. Okay, you can go in the garbage. I also moved the garbage can right over to here. I don't understand the Pinterest at all. This point I'm too afraid to ask. I don't go on Pinterest. For the exact reason that I'm like, I will fall down that rabbit hole of like, I should make this. I should make this. I should make this. Nobody needs that. Thank you, Yada. All right. These guys just need to brown. They don't need to fully cook through, but they need to brown a little bit on a few sides just to kind of do some of the cooking, because the rest of the cooking will happen in the actual soup itself. But I kind of wanted to have a little bit of crust before we tossed it into a pot of boiling stock, you know. I always feel like sometimes, like, doing this, I'm like, I feel like I could probably just use my hands and it'd be faster. I have a really bad habit of doing that I will use my bare hands when I cook sometimes, like, as far as, like, flipping things, because it's easier. There we go. Alright, and what did I need to be doing with these guys? Diced carrots. Okay, diced we can do. Definitely almost shredded my headphone cable right there. See, that's the problem. My extender's not working right now. So typically I would have that guy like kind of hanging out on the a little bit lower. Why use your bare hands when you can use penguin flippers? Listen, King is not a penguin. Y'all have seen me. Penguin's Lullaby. Now they're a penguin. But they're actually not, because they are actually a flesh streamer when they're on their own streams. I've seen them. I've seen Penguin's face in person. Penguin's real face. And for those who are curious, I'm using one of Leo's old food bowls. No, they're literally just like... Oh, you mean the ones behind there? Yeah, so those are actually... So, they're actually supposed to be better for cat posture. They're not supposed to be really facing really far down when they eat, because it's actually not good for their digestion or swallowing. And as he's gotten older, it's like a no stress on his whiskers kind of one too, because it's really wide and shallow, so it doesn't bother his whiskers too. Maybe Penguin is Penguin. He's a penguin, but he's in human form. Move you there. What I'm gonna do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. You can hang out right there. I need to get elevated. You should. I got them. They're not that badly priced. We have 2 of them, and they make one that's like a food one and a water one, so it's kind of nice. I have the sneaking suspicion you guys are just about done because you smell like you're already starting to cook through. Let's just finish chopping up the carrot. This other half of the carrot's going to be very small and thin. I have a cat named Hazel. Well, you guys both have cats named Hazels, and you both live in West Virginia. Jesus. Y'all are finding out a lot of things about each other today. I love this because I'm learning things too. Alright, there's our carrot. That's probably a little bit more than we actually need, but that's okay. I didn't flip you, did I? Ow. Let's see, which of you guys can turn anymore? Yeah, I see you're getting a little smoky. I can see. My cat is 50. Yeah, I know Jesse's got an old cat. Her full name is Hazel Margot Alaska, or Hazel Mal. That's a cute name. Oh, from John Green's book. Gotcha. That's a cute name, though. Hazel Grace. Hazel is a cute name for a cat. Alright, so that covered that. Now we need an onion. Candy, I apologize in advance for tear gassing the house. For those who are curious, Candy is very sensitive to onions. And whenever I cut them, she just starts basically crying. Although the past 2 times I've done it, she hasn't been that bad, so maybe we'll luck out. Okay, good. I was glad. Some of these onions are starting to get a little funky. So you need to chill out. You can go on that side for a few. All Marie's for us to go to Olive Garden. No tears at Olive Garden. I don't know, man. I've seen some weird stuff happen at Olive Garden, though. I think the problem I've always had with Olive Garden, where we live, there's so many good Italian restaurants. I'm like, why would I go to Olive Garden when I can actually get really good Italian food for probably about the same price? No, all the weird stuff here happens at Taco Bell. I mean, listen, Taco Bell's... Don't you dare make fun of my Taco Bell. Okay, let's take you off. And we're going to take these guys out, actually. Do not rip a knife out of there in the process. Alright, we're going to take these guys off. Let them just chill for a few. Like I said, the nice thing is these guys don't actually have to fully cook yet. Because they're going to cook more in the actual broth itself. I have no clue where I get this name. It's like 7. Oh, those are the best name. My girlfriend in high school, actually, they had a lot of cats in their house, and no joke, one of her cat that was like her cat was literally called Miss Kitty. That's literally what the cat's name was just Miss Kitty. She was actually a very sweet cat. She was like a little ragdoll cat. That is very dirty, dirty olive oil. Oh well. Thank you, Dylan. For good luck. Oh, it was Yada. Sorry. I saw the D and I just thought it was... I saw the D. Sorry. I am a child when it comes to my humor. Okay. And now I can just put the rest of these guys in here. These guys, I think, are going to cook a little bit faster. Actually, what I want to do, not that I like crowding these guys. I don't know why this pan is... Ow. That was hot. Why it seems to be so slanted over this way, because it's not on an angle right now, so I don't know why it's doing that. Dylan. Sorry. Was the uwu too much while I was cooking? Is it too much? I apologize. Alright, let's chop us up some onion. Onion. I think this needed to be minced as, yeah, diced as well. Mr. Cord, you need to get away. Because I am so scared about inadvertently chopping my headset cable in half while I'm cooking. Let's do that. Don't be on the D list. Don't be that D list gang. Not all D. No, not all Ds are not the same. Some are big, some are small, some are curved, some are straight, some are black, some are brown, some are yellow, some are orange, some are very, very white. Listen, I'm just digging myself a hole here. It's fine. That's what y'all are here for, right? Just me, a penguin, some inappropriate jokes. Nothing, Panda. Don't worry about it. Some could be about dryness. Oh God. I don't know. I don't know where this rabbit hole went to, but I am not with Yada at this point. Yada does not speak for this channel. The views expressed by the mods are not those of the streamer. What happened? You see, everyone, it's okay. It's okay. And how much, yeah. I want to scald myself again. Doobie-doo. I would appreciate some variety in my ads. They're never going to give you variety, Dada. You know that. I do, like, I've said this before, I do wish that I had some control over what gets advertised. Because not for nothing, I'm like, I don't like, not for nothing, like, I don't love horror. So I'm like, consequently, like, I don't want people getting ads for horror games here. Like, I don't want people to get the shit scared out of them while I'm streaming. If anything, I should be the ones getting my shit scared out of me. And yes, I know that means I need to schedule that stream. Get off my ass. I know. Alright, and we need 3/4 of a cup of celery. That's probably maybe like 1 stalk of celery. I mean, who wouldn't want Taco Bell ads? That's about... You know, we'll chop up 1. We'll see how much that actually looks like. And then we'll gauge see if we need another one. Only because I'm like, not for nothing, celery tends to take up the taste of everything. No matter what you do. And I'm like, I don't want this soup to taste like celery. That was really close again. I wish I could turn off the ads for Horrorly. That's exactly it. In October, it turns into nothing but horror ads. And I'm like, you know, like, don't get me wrong. There are certain horror movies I've seen. I'm not a huge fan of horror. I'm a little wimp. I like my stuff very mild and tame. But consequently, though, I don't want people who come to view me, and anyone in general who just doesn't want that, like, to be like, I don't want to see these types of ads on my account. And I really think that's something that Twitch could easily manage, and they don't. For more of my thoughts on Twitch, watch my streams on Saturdays when I play as Jafuzos. Alright, I hear you. I hear you. It's like getting spitting and angry over here. I'm like, I hear you. I hear you. I know. And for those who are curious about how I cut things, yes, I've sliced my hand open several times while I chop things. Candy can attest to that. I actually cut my finger open very badly early in the pandemic. We kind of looked at each other, and we're like, well, we're not going to a hospital during COVID. So Candy made King a makeshift tourniquet on his finger. I have chopping gloves. They are... Candy got them for me. I do not know where they are. In the kitchen somewhere right now. I can attest to that much. They are in the kitchen. I just don't know where specifically. I don't mind them, but I feel like I lose some of the dexterity in my hand when I use them, and I don't love that. Like, my logic is, I'm like, I'd sooner just keep like a really, really sharp knife that isn't gonna like slip and like screw my hand up. I don't know. That's just me, though. King confirmed that he throws my gifts. Wow. The romance is dead, friends. Jesus. I love you. No, they're in the I actually think they might be in the drawer behind me. I know where they are. I'm 90% sure they're in the drawer behind me. No, you're right, Yada. Making it like unique by country would never work. Time to go Olive Garden. Listen, Alice, if you ever want to visit us in New York, we'll take you to Olive Garden. There's several near us. I actually say there's several. There's only really 2 near us, and neither of them are close either. That's a little bit more celery than we need, but whatever. I'm not going to lose sleep over having a little bit more. You guys can go back in the fridge. Please just go somewhere and don't fall out, thank you. Speaking of bleeding, what happened? Okay, those guys are done. What happened? Who's bleeding? Are you bleeding, Yada? Do you have something to tell me? Who's beating you up? Quick reminder to pay attention to where you're walking. Me. Oh yeah, I know Leo. I know Leo was behind me. No, he actually, not for nothing, when I cook, he actually doesn't come in the kitchen too much. I think because he knows he'll get stepped on, and also, I'm moving around too much. All right, put you guys there. Put you guys there. Put you there. Those are actually really nice browned meatballs, actually. I'll actually swing the camera over to show it in a second. Those look nice. I don't. You put pants on. I say you've got to have pajamas. They're not cooked. They're not cooked. They're not finished. That was the whole point. Candy just coming in and trying to grab meatballs right away. Okay, listen, man. I busted my pinky toe. Didn't think much of it. Oh, jeez, that's no good. That's no good. While meatballs are browning. Okay, so now we can actually do the soup itself. Where did I put the big pot? You want a cup? Okay. Here we go. All I saw was 1s and 0s come in. Whenever weird whenever VTubers come to life. Yeah, your 1s and 0s. All right. The Dylan said your 1s because he's like, it's weird when VTubers come to life. Candy was alive before she was a VTuber. That is true. Oh, you know what we gotta do? We actually have to mince up garlic really quickly too. Hold on. Guys, can we talk for a minute about the laughable amount of garlic they always say to put in recipes? It's like, put in 4 cloves. How about a whole head of garlic, friends? How about a whole head of garlic? Because guess what? That's what we're putting in there. So as I said from Code Rain. Actually, let's swing our camera view over. Where's my mouse? I keep losing the mouse on this screen. There it is. I'm a real girl most days. Candy is a real girl. She's my loving, beautiful wife. You can just kind of... I'll clean up the sink later. Oh, that is one massive ass hunk of garlic right over in there. 4, 7, We're just gonna double up what they say to use. We're gonna do 8 cloves. Again, what monster? What absolute monster says like, oh yeah, just only use this little. All right. And yes, what I am doing, I'm literally just crushing the thing of garlic in my hand with my palm. It makes it easier. I know there's other ways that I've seen that people get the cloves of garlic out of like their shells really easily. They're all good. I kind of like just the... For anyone who watches Good Mythical Morning and Mythical Kitchen, which, fun fact, that is actually where my apron is from, is the mythical spaghetti monster eating itself. The loving, beautiful wife that has to deal with your... Yeah! Listen, Candy wouldn't have it any other way. This is what makes life exciting. But he actually, their main chef, Josh, who's actually, I have his cookbook. It's actually a very good cookbook. He literally started what he calls it the Palm Hill Strike. And that's how he just breaks up garlic. He's like, I hate breaking up garlic. It's just an annoyance. He's like, I literally will just punch it on the countertop and just break it open that way. And honestly, it makes it pretty fast. So we've just started doing that. I actually didn't, Dylan. Here's the problem. Do I want it? Yes. Here's the tough thing. I have too many cookbooks. That's the reality of it. I have way too many cookbooks in the house. Like, I have easily between 10 and 15 of them. And, like, I think that's the tough thing. When people know you like to cook, people will get you cookbooks. Some of them are not always practical. Like, I have one. It's a Doctor Who cookbook. It's cool. None of the recipes are practical. It's like these, like, oh, make like a weeping angel pie crust. I'm like, why? I think the other thing too, Dylan, was that it's that, like, I know a lot of the recipes are the ones that they did on the show, and I'm like, sometimes those recipes they're funny for, like, internet views, but I'm like, I don't see myself ever making them myself, honestly. Like, I will say his actual cookbook actually had, like, really practical recipes in it. Go in there, go in there. Join us for the memes, the head pats, and Candy losing the 50. Candy did lose the 50-50. Oh, she was so upset when she came into my office last night, Yada. She said, like, I want to tell you something. She's like, I did the pull, and can you believe this shit? And she just sent me, it's just a picture of just Yan Cheng. I'm like, oh, you got shafted on this. All right, you're good to go for when I need you. All right, now we can actually switch over to this. If Abby would know where to get this rest. I will send it to you, Furry. I think I got it off. It's just it's cooking classy. It's some cooking blog. I don't know. They're all the same. It's just somebody writing way too much shit on a web page to get that advertising money. Oh, you're very welcome. I will send it to you. All right, let's switch over to. That is also true. Candy would have actually taken any other 5-star in that equation. I want to get raiding on Genshin and Kafka and Honkai further. See, I know I haven't booted up Genshin in days. I'm not getting raided. I did test her. I do like her playstyle. I'm not gonna get her though because I'm not playing Genshin enough. Now that I'm actually making a point to try to finish Baldur's Gate. Let's tilt that back up. All right, so we need to brown up all the veggies. Okay. Keep getting Herta and Honkai. No, you got a day or two with Genshin and Rain. Yeah. Wait, what happened? Did I miss something? I should try to go barrel through some of these crab missions in Genshin. And over a weekend. Yeah, over the week, I'm gonna do one more 10 pull on Kafka. Like, I initially said I wasn't gonna pull on her, but I'm like, I got nothing else to do with the Jades. I mean, not the Jades. The Jades. So I'm like, I'm gonna pull for her. Why not? So I've done a few temples. Haven't gotten her again yet, but that's okay. All right, we're gonna wait for this to heat up. Actually, somebody actually came up with a really good idea on how to test if your oil is ready. I used to just splash a little water in there, save it for Black Swan or Sparkle. Yeah. And I saw somebody actually, what they do, they actually put a chopstick in there. If you start seeing it like start to like bubble around the chopstick, you know it's ready. Well, not ready, but at least it's hot enough to cook. We're gonna do the water one. That's ready. All right, let's see. But first build everyone else. Yeah, I know. And the Holy Trinity goes in there. I do love that that's like the base of so many dishes in like other countries. It's like it's onions, celery, carrots. I do too. Like it is a really nice smell. It is a very nice smell. See, this always bothers me when they don't say like salt and pepper the veggies while they're cooking. I'm like, no. We're tossing a little bit in there because it needs a little something while it's cooking. Else it's just kind of like bland. It's not something you want in your eyes. No, that's very true. That's called tear gas. And nobody needs tear gas in their eyes. Absolutely not. I think this is, what, 6 to 8 minutes, I think? Yeah. I think we want these guys cooked down a lot. Yeah, until softened. What kind of heat did it want this on? Medium, high? What do we have it at right now? And we have it at high. We can drop it a little bit. All right. And then once we actually get the soup going, we can make the garlic bread. Because we also are making garlic bread. No dessert, sadly, because Cricket Flowers is out of everything right now. Hello, Joy. Joy, I hope you're doing well. Aren't you streaming right now? Go stream. What you doing here? Can I get a shout out for Joy, please? Thank you.
I created a boost. Joy, come back to where you.
I didn't know Joy played Dead by Daylight.
I don't know directions.
Oh my God, Candy!
Okay.
It's the Count Candy It's the Count Candy Candy outfit.
Well, the reason I couldn't tell Kiwi which way to go is because who's sneaky right there. Let's do this.
I know it's a V-Roid Studio one.
Okay, well, you know, Judge, we can talk about this. Judge,
I'm like, I recognize that outfit.
we can.
Vamps do dress alike. They do.
Talk about this, Judge.
All right, he's on Joy. Are you?
Yeah, be nice.
All right, Kiwi.
Yes, I'm doing it, Jenny.
Okay, go.
Thank you.
These must be custom matches because there's 5 people in the match. So Furry, the one thing I'm not thrilled about with this recipe, and this is more of a me problem. So normally, if you guys know, the pasta that's actually an Italian wedding soup is I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation. The acini di pepe. They don't sell it at my grocery store. So I'm like, well, it's like if you can't find this, just get orzo. I'm like, okay, we're getting orzo then. I looked and looked and looked, I could not find it. And like acini di pepe, it's like the little, they almost look like little buttons essentially. That's the pasta I'm always familiar with when you have Italian wedding soup. End of the day, I don't think it really makes a big difference, but what's up, Jesse? The pasta thing? Yeah, everything else is getting soft. I need these carrots to soften up. Yeah. I just think it's basically the only way I've seen that pasta used is literally in Italian wedding soup. I've never seen it used for anything else. Ow. Definitely cracked my foot. Actually, did I can just put you guys away. I didn't use her for anything else. Actually, I think we can put the wedding band back on because I think I'm done mixing around ground meat. Smells good. Orzo's good. I tried it for the first time. I do like orzo, but it's very much like you're throwing this in soup pasta. Like, you're not doing a whole... I mean, I think you could also make you could almost like do it like a risotto as well. I feel like if you kind of like cooked it really low and slow, you could probably do it that way. Risotto is one of those ones that I've never made from scratch, and I'm like, maybe I'll do that sometime on stream, is make a risotto. I know the problem is risotto. It needs so much attention. It needs so much attention, and you can fuck it up so easily. Alright, another minute or two, and then we can throw in the garlic on this. That is vile. I can't believe how bad that is. I want to like it, I really do. It's just not good. Let's get the garlic in there. Also, guys, if you don't have a garlic grinder, get yourself a garlic grinder. Makes getting garlic and things so much easier. Here we go. Whew, that smells so good now. Oh yeah, it's garlic, baby. No, Grump, because I can tell you exactly why it's garlic. If it was an actual grinder for what you think it is, there'd be a very fine mesh filter in there. I know, because I've used them. Like, it actually would be really good for grinding other herbs, actually. I will say that much, though. But no, for, like, garlic, it'd be an absolute nightmare. Let's see. 1 minute longer. Now we need to add the broth, which has been sitting here. Ugh. All right. Let's see. We got that. A little more salt and pepper to taste. Add in pasta and meatballs and bring to a light boil. I can't wait to get rid of this pepper grinder. I cannot wait. Alright, let's see. Do that. Got it at medium. Put you back in the center. I need to add in the pasta. How much pasta did we need? 1 cup of dry orzo. I'm gonna spill this all over the place. I already know this. I'm gonna try like hell not to do so, though. Which is why we're gonna pour it over the sink. I'm sure grinding garlic in a pepper grinder sounds like a great time. Oh, it's a phenomenal time. Don't you? You better believe it. Ah. Alright, there's our 1 cup of orzo. And last but not least, I almost ripped the computer all the way off the table. Actually, no, you know what? We're not going to, like, throw these in because I don't want to splash, like, hot liquid up in my face. But we're going to end up doing it anyway. Whatever. Whatever. There we go. Put you back over here. Put you there. Let's give this a big zhuzh. Alright. Reduce to heat to a light boil. We got to get it to a boil, though. Oh, I was supposed to bring this to a boil before I threw the meatballs in. Whatever. It'll start boiling in a few. But actually, what we could possibly do while this goes, we can start actually making the, the garlic bread. So let's see, I need to put the oven to 375 degrees, which I realistically should have actually already had going. All right. Small mixing bowl. I actually bought mixing bowls at IKEA because we didn't have any in the house, and I actually wanted some because I like the process of having it. So let's see, what do we need? 2 heaping. Again, these laughable amounts of garlic that they talk about. This is gonna be good, Grum. This is gonna be good, some good shit. I do need that garlic grinder though. Where the hell did I throw it? I hope I did not throw the other one into this container. I did not, thank God. I was very concerned that I threw it into the container that's like filled with like essentially what is like grease. I also will tell you guys the amount of electrical equipment that I have right near the sink is always very concerning when I do this stream. But we make it work. We make it work. Alright, let's see. Gotta make some more garlic. And by make, I mean we just gotta break up some more. Got a different knife for this because I tossed the other knife into the sink already. You guys can see that boil and toil there. If you don't even throw the two bowls, that's exactly it. Like the laughable amount that they call for is like 2 cloves. I'm like, what? Like that, I literally can eat a clove on my own, no issues. You're saying like 2 cloves for a whole recipe? Absolutely not. Get out of here. Get out of here with that nonsense. We do it real here. Hello, Liz. How you doing? Liz, how is your Sunday going? I hope it's going good. I am cooking. I'm making Italian wedding soup today. How you doing, though? How's your weekend?
I don't even know your fiance, but she looks lovely. She's beautiful.
She's beautiful. You're beautiful.
Now we're even. Welcome back. Yes, I'm back.
It is the Liz.
Surgery went fucking spectacularly. Surgery went well. I do not have tonsils anymore. It's great.
I'm vibing. It's coming along. We are. Once the shout out stops, you can actually see it's cooking over on this side over here.
The gallbladder, which is already gone.
We need a little more garlic. Because again, what monster said the amount of garlic for me to cook in this? But yeah, this is how we're going. We're getting it up to a boil right now. Every time I come here, listen. It's not. How bad can they really be? I say that I got some really bad ones on my channel. I keep them though because they are funny as hell to me. You know, Ahagao Mario. How bad? I have almost died, sir. Wait, on stream or like IRL or both? I do remember the one where you knocked your light over in your office while you were streaming. Both. You ain't seen mine. I actually, Grub, I don't know because I think you might have wiped a lot of yours. What happened, Liz? How'd you almost die today? Well, I hope you're safe. That's the important part. I hope you are safe. Let's see. I think that's enough garlic. All right, let's see. Well, yesterday I went down the stairs because my sock. Whoa! I haven't had a fall down the stairs in a very long time. It's not my whole form. Ooh, that's no good. I'm sorry. That stinks. I'm sorry. Get some ice on it. Take some ibuprofen. Yeah, I know. That's like the one nice thing. I'm like, we don't have stairs in our place, so none of us can fall. Now, can you fall technically in our apartment? Yes, because there are stairs that go up into our apartment, but there's only like 3 of them, and I have fallen on them before. Italian seasoning. How much seasoning did I need? Well, the butter we can just lob in here because this shit is practically melted at this point. So when I found taxi for the bear. Nice. I actually need to watch The Bear still. I have not seen it. I've heard it's very good. I've heard it's very, very good. Italian seasoning, where are you? There you are. How much do I need of this? 2 teaspoons? Alright. What's my teaspoon measure? Did I throw that shit in the sink? I did. Where are you? Where are you? And we're just gonna ballpark this. Because I don't know where it is. And Parmesan. So I do need some more Parmesan as well. Where are you? Oh, hold on. We might need to bring this guy to a little bit of a higher of a boil. All right. What we are making on the side right now is we're actually getting some stuff together to make garlic bread too. Just gonna throw this in the sink. I need a quarter cup of this. Of course, my quarter cup is in here and filthy. Let's just rinse you off really quickly. It is very chicken brothy, I can tell you that much. Like, looking at that picture, I'm like, ooh, that's a lot of... That's yellow. Shit. Well, I gotta clean that up really quickly, because that's a lot of cheese that just fell. Ugh. Come here. The worst part is I saw that thing falling in slow motion. I'm like, great. There's a whole clod of Parmesan cheese on the floor. Go there. All right. And we need to mix this up now. Actually, I'll flip you flat back over to what we're doing, because I think you'll still be able to see the soup starting to boil. So we're making some stuff to mix up for the, for the garlic bread. I need a spoon. Just kind of like mash this up a little bit, mix it up. So there's basically like a whole stick of butter in here, garlic, and Parmesan cheese. It's going to be delicious. I don't know if plastic was the best idea for this thing though. I need a knife. I need a butter knife to do this. Candy, does the place smell good? I can only smell onions right now. That kind of just gets stuck in my nose, and I'm okay with it, but that's all I can normally smell when I'm cooking. That's ready to go. It does, and it's making me hungry. Well, listen, it'll be done soon. It will be done soon. All right, let's see. So the soup is starting to boil. Starting to boil. Let's see. The oven. We do have to slice the bread, but let me see what the oven's at. You are not ready yet. Oh, good. There's also a pan in there. Oh, that's a problem. Why did I leave a fucking pan in there? Hold on. Might have just warped that pan for good, but whatever. You can just hang out there. I got beef and ale with chips. Ooh, very nice. That sounds good. So we're gonna wait for this to finish boiling up. I literally... If you're curious how much garlic is in there, that is basically half of a clove of garlic that's just chilling there. And we'll have to check the temp on the meatballs when those are good to go. All right, so we're just about at a light boil. Getting there, so about 10 minutes. The way it should be. Listen, I've started realizing that now. I'm like, I don't know who's making some of these recipes, but I'm like, y'all need to amp up your garlic inclusion in them, because my God, they need more. Like clove, 2 cloves. I think one of the recipes was like 3 cloves. I'm like, I'm putting a whole head in there because it was something that like really needed garlic, and I'm like, you're kidding me. Are you joking me? Like, the whole point of garlic is that it's fragrant and that it works well with so much. Then, like, why would you cut it down to such a small amount? I know, it's because it's white people cooking. I know that. I know that. Candy knows that. All right, let's... That was so concerning to open up that pan in there. To open up the oven and see the pan there. Thank you, Lino.
My name's
Gustavo.
Is that your sandwich? Not anymore.
Absolutely not, Lino. I will drink my chelada and save my tongue. Lino, how are you doing? That's right. I had to add spinach to this recipe too. Good. I'm doing well, Lino. I'm doing well. I have to add. Literally forgot I needed to add spinach to this. Oh, where are you, spinach? There we are. Oh. Hello, how's soup? There he is. There's the Lino. Let's get our spinach here. The nice thing is I only have to add this in for a minute because it's literally going to completely cook down. You can just drain on the side over there. Lino, new clip when? Lino does need a new clip. We don't need the beta test of Lino stream when. Lino has... Wait, Grum, did you notice Lino started streaming? Lino's done a few streams. He did Sea of Thieves. He did Fortnite. He did Power World. I think it's all of them. Grum is probably... That is probably fair, too. Grum, I think it is pretty late for you normally when Lino's been streaming. How's the bread coming along? We're almost there. But what I can actually probably do is get the actual bread itself. Some delicious bakery fresh Italian bread from, you know, the only bakery I know of, the Stop and Shop bakery. I will say it's good bread. It's good bread though. Jesus Christ, what are you getting stuck on in there? Alright. Let's see, that raid line on Tuesday would have been like, yeah, 1 to 2 a.m. for Grum. Yeah. Horizontally. I think we actually might need to do like a half and a half kind of split on this guy. Just for my own sanity, as opposed to trying to like split it horizontally the whole way through. Because also, this knife is not... It's an okay bread knife. It's not a great bread knife. Like, this is more utility than anything at this point. Why is this... You know what? Hold on. I have... Not you. I have a better bread knife. It's a Henkel knife, so it's sharp. Well, lately, depending on my shifts, I've been up till 4. Woo! That's a late grummy night. 4 a.m. is like... I'm dead to the world at 4 a.m. Unless Leo has opted to wake us up, which has been the norm recently for him. Let's see. Gotta move you, gotta move you, get over there, get over there, get out of there, get out of there. Because we gotta make you guys all fit in here. Somehow, some way, y'all are gonna fit in here. Yeah, I know. Everyone's been having either really late nights or very early morning wake-ups. Everyone just needs to get on a good 9 to 5. 9 to 5 for work. Then you sleep from about 10, 11 o'clock till about 8 in the morning. I say that like I don't get my ass up at like 8:59 a.m. for a 9 a.m. shift start. But that is also because I work from home. So I can do that. Okay. Let's brush the crummies off into there. I am UK. Grum is a UK boy. That is very true. So we got our bread now, all cut up. And now let's slappy slap some stuff on them. Did I need to spray this thing? I don't think I did. No, I didn't have to. I wasn't sure if I had to. I'm like, nah, I don't think I do. Alright. You need to move. You need to move. And we need to start smearing this all over our bread mixture. There. Oh yeah. Just get that nice spread on there. This is gonna be some good stuff, boy. Let me tell you what. Definitely saw a little bit just kind of yeet itself off the bread. Get that back on there. Last but not least, our last hunk of bread over here. It's very light. Like, I actually will give the credit. It's like, there are a lot of good bakeries here, but I will say the grocery stores actually can hold their own in that territory. All right, let's see. All right, you're 375, so we can put you in. All right, so you need to be in there for 10 minutes. And then we need to flippy-flop you. All right, so that'll put us at 337 for that. Pardon me. How's the pasta doing? Just about cooked. All right, let's flip that view back over to here. This is gonna come out good. Good. Put you in there. That sink is a disaster. That's an after King streams problem. I want you guys to know too that when I'm cooking, if it looks like I'm constantly looking up, I tape the recipes onto the cabinets here so I know what I'm doing. All right, the meatballs. What do we need to be at for them? It's gonna be like 165 if we can stab a meatball. I'm gonna have to like fish one of them out. You. Yes, you there. Boy, yes, you. You there. With the face. Oh yeah. Those are a nice piping hot 200 degrees right now. That is something very high for you people who use the metric system. I don't know what. That's gonna come out good though. And then we're just waiting for the bread to go. Good stuff though. I'm looking forward to the next stream because like the next cooking stream at the end of February is gonna be tamales. I have never made tamales. I've had tamales. I've never made them. The beauty about it is though, we live in an area where there's a lot of Latin population, so I'm like, I will have no issue finding corn husks. I will have no issues finding masa because I already actually know our grocery store carries it. I've walked by it many times. They have a whole aisle that is solely devoted to. It's kind of like the every culture under the sun aisle because I think they have Japanese cooking, Chinese cooking, a little bit of Korean stuff. They have Indian cooking. They have Thai. They have like Latin American, Mexican. They have like sub-Saharan, like India, Pakistan, that area, because there's a lot of, like that's actually where I bought some stuff for a side dish I made. And then there's the whole kosher section too. Tamale, that's right, Lino. Tamales. We actually probably can toss the spinach in there now. So you guys, good. Let's get you in there so you can wilt down because you need to. I know it's also going to drop the temperature. Pineapple would be good. I actually don't know what kind of tamale I'm making yet. I think I have a recipe, but I don't recall. I think it was just like the process. I think it's more like whatever filling you want to put in here, you can figure it out. So I might look for like some good fillings, but pineapple does sound good. So like, what was it, like pineapple pork? Lino, I'm guessing. Because that's the only thing I can think of that you would do with pineapples, pork. You could do chicken, I guess. Oh yeah, chunks. Ooh, oh, like just whole chunks, like literally just pineapple and like the masa. My guess is that it would be pork, honestly. I've had enough like cooking from Latin America where like most of the time what they do is like pork and pineapple, which is amazing. Oh yeah. I don't know what meat. It is just meat. Oh yeah, this is good shit right there, boy. That's fair. That's fair. I'll forgive you for not knowing. Oh. Banana no. Banana no. So I think we're pretty much good to go on the soup. It's just going to be the Italian bread like the garlic bread we're waiting on now. And I will have to flippy flop things really quickly because I also have to broil the garlic bread too. That looks like soup. It is soup, Ellis. Look at that soup. It smells really, really good. It smells very, very good. Lino, enjoy your Pal World. I know you've been playing a lot of it. So we'll kill the heat on this a little bit just because it's pretty much done. Because the meatballs are completely cooked. At least the one I grabbed was 200 degrees, which was much more than it needs to be. Oh my goodness. Well, many thanks, everyone. It looks interesting. I'm not paying for it. I know the thing is what a lot of people have said, like, it's free on Game Pass. I know it's free on Game Pass. I don't have Game Pass. I have too many games to justify paying for Game Pass as well. That gives me access to more games that I'm not going to play. I'm still trying to finish Baldur's Gate 3. I am close, though. I'm in Act 3. I'm in the underground of the city itself. Kind of just finding things to do and trying to wrap up some of the quests we have. Like, could I blitz through all the way to the end? Yeah, but I don't want to. Oh, get about 2 more minutes on our garlic, right? But the soup is basically good. That's some good-looking soup. And I think we actually top with a little bit of Parmesan cheese as well. So actually, get some bowls out, actually. Get some bowls out and get some plates out. Going to be a fun week. I almost went back on Zelda today. Grum, I still haven't finished Tears of the Kingdom. I don't want to talk about it. I still haven't finished it. I am a very bad Legend of Zelda fan. I still haven't finished Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know, like, I hate to say it. I like it. I liked Breath of the Wild more. I honestly think the more I think about it, I'm like, I liked Breath more. Well, it's going to be a fun week, Otto. What's going on? Busy? Got a busy week ahead of yourself? And then when we get the bread out, we will chop it up. With what knife, I don't know. Because we pretty much dirtied all of our good knives. Wipe this one off. I didn't really use it. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I could probably flip the bread to broil. Alright, so broil. I need my oven mitt because I will burn myself doing this. I'm actually going to take my headphones off for this because I need... love this oven mitt, but at the same time, it actually is not very protective. I about busted my toe. I do a lot of walking around during my classes and just walking. Yeah, that's fair, Yada. I'm sorry. So, I'll actually show. So, Bionic Fox actually got me for this. It is literally an oven mitt that just says, "I'll feed all you, fucker." So, it's really cool. I like it. Here's the problem. The installation right here, you know, where you grab things, is not good. So consequently, I can't grip things like this, like in this little nook right here for that, or else it burns. He's also got a backside too. But yeah, he's got multiple hands. Oh my god, that bread smells so good! Don't think I'll enjoy having to do with socks and shoes. Yeah, Yada, where you are, that sounds miserable. Sorry, I'm just down here checking the broiler. What the fuck, man? Oof. Well, I'm glad we grabbed that when we did, because that broiled real fast. Whew. I forget how fast the broiler goes on that thing, Jesus. But hold on, let's actually spin the camera a little bit. Yeah, I thought it would broil a little bit slower than that, but my god, it like burned it, like it was like the surface of the sun in this thing. That piece got a little marred up, but this one's still good. This one's good. But it's good stuff, though. Alright. Let's, put you there. Let's... At the very least, it was my toe. That's fair. At least it was just your toe. Alright, now let's serve a little bit of this for candy. So we're gonna give, because Candy wants to have her dinner. She's been waiting very patiently. And I know she's hungry. Because I know she ate breakfast, and that's the last time she ate. And it's almost 4 o'clock now. Okay, got that. And let's just see if we can... You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm actually going to grab one of the pieces of bread, and I'm actually going to chop it up over here for sake of ease. Because of the tournament to deal with tomorrow. Oh, that sucks, yeah. No, I can't even imagine trying to do like an archery thing with burned hands. Absolutely not. I just want you all to see what this garlic bread looks like. That is some primo garlic bread right there. Alright, let's go give this to Candy. Damn, son, where'd you find those? Hold on a second. I got a bit. Here comes the airplane. Wah. Jesus. I didn't want to spill soup all over the laptop. I gotta get a nice picture of this as well. You can't eat the soup, it's probably scalding hot, just FYI, so don't go dropping full face into it. Let's actually put you there. I gotta do a picture for the, you know, the Instagram, and also to justify the fact that I'm doing this yum garlic. Alright, good. that at least came out good. Oh, this is to justify it for Also, for thumbnail purposes, because I don't know if you guys know, I do put these VODs on to YouTube as well. I also think I want to show this off too. I like doing this because I made a point when the new year started that I was gonna actually be better about cooking for us and like making an actual like cooking schedule. So let me actually flip the camera. So I bought like a little little basically like weekly menu thing that I do each week. So, you know, like Monday we had leftover pot roast. We didn't make the pasta with vodka sauce. I did make the eggs with toast. I did make grilled cheese on Thursday. No, Thursday actually we were not home. I keep forgetting on Thursdays we're never here because we played D&D at Clamps' house. Friday I did make 4-bean chili stew. It was very good. The pizza didn't happen. Tonight's not leftovers because it's soup. But what I also do is I include inspirational quotes. Remember, everybody on Mount Everest was once a motivated individual, so maybe calm the fuck down. I literally have found the most awful, cursed, like, quotes from people that I can, and for the record, I wrote there first. Candy did actually write there. I feel so... Listen! Ellis, you should be inspired. I love doing that. I think the last one I did was the, I always forget his name, but he was a baseball player in the 70s, and he was the, they don't think it be like it is, but it do kind of quote. And like the quote that makes no sense, but like that's his quote. Let's flippy flop back over to this. Let's try the garlic bread first. That's good. Thank you, Yada. I knew somebody was gonna clip it. The garlic bread is good. It would have been nice if it cooked a little bit longer, but the broiler decided to go snook and loopy with itself. All right. Let's try the actual soup. This stuff, it looks like it's scalding hot. Took only 10 years because the mobile clipping is awful. I know it is. I don't even bother doing it. But I appreciate you, Yada, for doing it. Soup is good. The meatballs are missing something. I don't know what it is. I think it might be garlic, actually. It is soup. It is soup. It's good soup. It's heavy. Like, those meatballs are heavy. Candy, what are your thoughts? Oh, good. I was worried. Doug! How you doing? Doug, raiding in here. How are you? Doug, thank you for the raid. Can I feed you soup? I made Italian wedding soup. Can I feed you? Can I feed you?
His health bar is like gone. Why aren't you dead? Oh, no, he's dead.
What is this? It's a Souls game. I just can't put my finger on which one it is. Time to make dessert. I have nothing for dessert. I can tell you, I have nothing to make for dessert. I was worried that the counter hand might swap out for soup, which is not the same. Cookies? I don't know if I have anything to make cookies with. I also don't have a recipe. Oh! No! No. I can make cookies. You know why? You want to know why I can make cookies? I got motherfucking Nestle's Toll House cookies. That's right. Adrenaline, how you doing? I made soup and garlic bread. And I didn't burn myself today. Alright, so we're gonna make some chocolate chip cookies really quickly. Oh my god. So no head. I assume that. I think I remember that's what you were doing in that one. Why you no have cookies? I wasn't planning on making cookies, Doug. I made garlic bread and soup. I thought that'd be all I'd have to make. Doug, thank you for the raid. What were you up to? I missed it. Oh, you're playing Mirage. More carbs. Yes. More carbs. That's what we're here for. I'm American. That's all I know. Carbs, poor healthcare, guns, you know, things like that. Can I actually touch this? Okay, I can still touch this. This won't burn me anymore. So fun fact, friends, I actually left this sitting in the oven when I started cooking. Chug. Carbs don't exist. Carbs don't exist, Doug, so what are they then? I'm incredibly full from Ooh, Nando's, nice. So, Adrenaline, when we went to the UK, we did not have a Nando's. I've heard it's good, though. I've heard it's very, very good. And you didn't share Adrenaline. Doug, what's wrong? What's wrong, Doug? Doug, thank you for the raid, though. How was your stream? Hope it was good. Let's go show Lino some love, too. Let's break up our little cookies. It says to put them like 3 inches apart. I'm like, I was just ballpark what 3 inches is. Yeah, we can definitely make some cookies. None of this is really good. So Adrenaline, what they actually, I'll say, they sell the Nando's sauce in the States. Like, I've bought the Nando's peri peri sauce. It's good. Now, is it probably as good as having it there? Probably not. But still not bad. Still not bad at all. Alright, let's see. I think we can get all these on one tray, actually. This is going to be one giant-ass cookie at the end. Cookies are already done. Lino, don't tempt me, because I actually would. I am that kind of person. I will just eat cookie dough straight. Why spread them out when you can just stick them all together? Because then it doesn't cook properly. Y'all know this. 350. Are we at 350 already? How convenient we are. Okay. 10 to 12, actually, 12 to 13 minutes. So I'm going to do that at a 50. Oh no, it's in 401. That'll be when we finish it. Oh, grab them out. The massive cookie tower. But yeah, Adrenaline, we made, and Doug, we made Italian wedding soup. Came out very good. And we also made garlic bread. Because it's cool enough at this point that I can just grab it with my hands. It's way better than normal cookies. They're easier to probably cook better. Probably. I didn't have anything prepared. It came out really good. It came out good. It used a lot of pots and pans, though. A lot more than I was planning. Trust me, my kitchen is a disaster right now. And I don't love it. Because I gotta clean it after stream. I also saw that Adrenaline went out last night, too, on Instagram. Also, Adrenaline, I didn't know they had Tim Hortons in the UK. I did not know that. But yeah, so we're going to let those cookies cook, and we're going to hang out for a few more minutes. Also, guys, go follow Doug for coming in with his raid, sharing his community here. Go follow Lino, because we got to get him to affiliate. Go follow Adrenaline, because she's a good egg. You didn't know, yeah, okay. That's the thing, I'm like, I didn't know them, like, because even in the United States, there are some Tim Hortons in here, but there's not a ton of them. The maple donut is delicious. I've had it. Because there actually is. So, Adrenaline, Jesse lives in Canada. the home of Tim Ho. I guess time to move to the States. So, I think they still make them in the States. So, there's the train station we used to go to in the morning locally. We actually switched it so we take one that's actually closer to our house now. But consequently, it's just a train station, some dude that sells coffee. But they had a Tim Hortons at that location, actually. So you could go there, you can get a Tim Hortons coffee, you get the Timbits, you can get the little hash browns. That soup is really good. There's a lot of it, too. I think the thing is like, when I looked for the stock information, because it's like, how much stock am I putting in this? It's like, which I'm like, I went a little bit off the beaten path with how I put the stock together, but it was like 5 14.5 ounce cans of low sodium chicken stock. So 9 cups of stock. Like, we just did it with better than bouillon, but still, that was a lot of. I was not anticipating how much stock was actually going to be. This cookie's been going for a few minutes. But who's got some nice plans this coming week? I'm working, and that's it. So, I need to hear that somebody's got better plans than I do. I'm literally working. I have working, and then I go into a really busy period at work, so I'm not thrilled about it. Cans of stock will never make. I work until I die. Same, Ellis. The same. That's the thing, is like, I have retirement accounts through this job and current and like previous jobs. I'm not retiring. Who's gonna ever be able to retire? I think it was Daniel Tosh who made the joke of like, I have a way to solve the retirement process. So, you know, you got to be prepared to work really hard your whole life and then die. Like, there's no retirement for our generation. There's never going to be. That's exactly it. No one's retiring. Like, will I be able to take a lower paying job, eventually do something that I might enjoy more? Maybe. But I don't anticipate ever not working. More so, I'll vouch for this too. I get bored being at home. Like, I like being at home, but after a few days of doing nothing, I need to do something. I don't care what it is. I need to do something. Where'd my phone go? I forgot that I had this up on the side so I could actually see what the chat was. There we go. Oop. Okay, there's the chat got cut off for a while ago. I forgot I had opened my phone, then closed it. Let's see, we got a few more minutes on that. Oh, thank you, Yada. Oh. I actually think I am out of drink. Am I out? Yeah, that's the last of it. And for good riddance, because that was terrible. When it's time to retire, I'll be traveling. Really, Clamps? You're that confident that you're going to be able to travel when you retire? Also, Clamps, how was Polybridge? I know you were streaming. How was the rest of Polybridge? I also wasn't expecting you to stream today. I don't know why. So I know you normally stream on Sundays occasionally. With how much I'm putting in my retirement fund, yes. That's fair. But in 30 years, yeah. We're making a lot of assumptions about what the state of the world's going to be like in 30 years. That's the best part. I'm like, oh, I'm going to retire. I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen 30 years from now. I would like to say I could retire. Polybridge annoyed me. How so? How did it annoy you? Because of physics? Also, I did play more Kerbal Space Program last night. My brain didn't want to brain. Thank you, Adrenaline. I gotta get something else to drink. Hold on. But I will stretch. Stretch. Soup counts for hydration. Okay, cool. Maybe. Yes, it does. If I just drink the broth. Good soup, though. I don't believe this is not clam safe because there is cheese in it. It counts. I'm watching the best scripted sport around. Are you watching wrestling? Are you watching wrestling, Clamps? And I'm not so. Are you watching the football game? Clamps can't have milk. If Clamps has milk, there will be problems. And I don't mean like he's gonna. I don't mean like he's gonna like have a bad bout of diarrhea. I'm like, no, he will have serious problems. We have all learned in our own ways to cook Clamps safe. Yes. I will let Clamps get into it further if he would care to do so, but a lactate pill will not solve him. Will not solve him. I don't think the football is actually scripted, but if Kelsey proposes to Swifty after they win the Super Bowl, it'd be sus. Yeah. Clamps has basically a severe allergy to milk. It will kill him if he has it. Let's see, 58. So we got a few more minutes for cookies. I need to move. Actually, I could probably just throw the cookie tray on top of this guy. That works. But I will thank everyone who came by and hung out. It's a nice guy. I like doing these cooking streams. Even if they are scuffed, even if they're broken, even if I'm yelling about my computer. Well, Candy's do. Wait, can you have like nut milk or? I think Clamps can. Actually, probably nut milk. Actually, probably not either. Well, actually, Clamps, can you have nut milk? Because I know you have a peanut allergy too. But I don't know how. You're saying that like all the streams. You. Okay, I didn't know how good the vetting process was for those that were cashew. Well, I know. I know. I know they don't make peanut milk. Let me rephrase that. I don't think they do. In terms of milk, I like oat milk the best. Oat milk's not bad. I like rice milk. They don't sell it. Like they sell it, but it's like they don't sell it with like the rest of the dairy. It sits in like the random aisle near the cereal. Peanuts. I know they're not nuts. They're legumes. I know. I know, Clamps. So the one thing I will say about creamers that aren't dairy, plant-based creamers are gross. I've had those. They're not good. And oat milk one I'm pretty sure I've had, though. Almond creamer is good. I think the soup would have been better with it. What a shock that Candy doesn't like the spinach. Listen, the spinach tastes like nothing, Candy. At least to me, it tastes like nothing. Candy, is it a texture thing? Did you use spinach or not? I use baby spinach. Honestly, I just use baby spinach.
Whoa. I guess I can be the better bait since I can. There you go. No matter the situation, no matter what happens, I'm here to serve everyone. Okay.
They are her
I
arch
think
nemesis.
That should be the last one. That should be all 15 people. Ding dong, bing bong. Okay.
Bing bong.
Was that the bell? Look at the monitor. The monitors that are
That's the thing. I like veggies too. Candy's not a huge fan of veggies. Best girl in Danganronpa is Mew. Don't fight me. She does not like veggies. Candy can weigh in on that because I haven't played any of the Danganronpa games. Like the only vegetable she'll really eat. Dylan, have you also played Danganronpa? I think Dylan has. Despite the food, I will eat anything. Oh yeah. you can just hang loose. Well, don't do that to the garlic bread, please. These are so precariously balanced on top of each other over there. Y'all can chill out for a second. Ibuki is my favorite character, also cosplay it. Ooh, nice. Candy has not convinced me. I'm normally the one that convinces Candy to cosplay certain things, but she has not suggested doing a Danganronpa one. Yeah, I would say go buy those crickets. They have nothing in stock right now. So, I'm sorry. Alright. You do. That's right, I forgot you have the one for Juko. Alright. I think, now that we've made our cookies, we haven't eaten them yet because they are still a little too soft to eat. But they will be perfect once they actually check out an empty shelf of crickets. I know. It's actually upsetting. I wish they had them in stock. And they have nothing. They have no updates about when they're getting more. I'm like, you guys okay? But I think that is where we will wrap up for the day. I gotta clean up this kitchen. We made our delicious soup. Let me actually show the cookies too. Hold on, where's my mouse? Got some cookies as well. Is Alexia streaming? I didn't know she was. I don't have Twitch open right now, so I actually have no clue who's streaming right now. Yeah, she opened up really quickly. I haven't rated Alexia in a while, I don't think. Yeah, we can rate her. Last message was May of 2022. Oh, good. July, actually. Oh, good. I did see that she was playing Minecraft. Let me just see if there's anybody else that's on. Because there's actually a lot of people on right now. Yeah, we can. How long's Alexia been? She's been on for an hour and a half. Yeah, we can rate Alexia. All right. Well, friends, thank you so much, everyone who came by today. I can type. I know how to type. But what have we learned from the stream? Yada, you know I don't learn shit in these streams. Why can't you use beef stew as a password? Because it's not strong enough. Yam Yam Ref, that is beautiful. Thank you for that joke. We're going to go raid Alexia. Yam Yam, I'm sorry, we are just ending, actually. But we're going to go raid Alexia. Raid 2? There we go. I think both of these work. So go show Alexia some. Alexia's playing Minecraft right now. She is a good egg. I think she's doing no cam tonight. But go show her some love. We'll be back on Wednesday with some more Moonstone Island. Candy will be back on Tuesday. We learned King is a D-list. I am a D-list. That is very true. But yeah, and Candy will be back on Tuesday with I don't think she knows what. And yeah, with that being said, friends, no matter where you are in this big and beautiful wide world, have a beautiful morning, a beautiful evening, and a beautiful night. I will catch you all next time. Goodbye, everybody.
On your stupid server. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, oh god, hello? We're banning someone, hold on. Hey, King. King, hello. No, I'm not banning you, Frosty. Banning the loser that's wanted us to join their stupid server. Get out of here. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, King of the Uwoos. Uwoos in chat for King. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Dry Water Yada, welcome in. Jesse, hello. Dylan,